completed 32 of these things so far. Next is number 33, Harbor Raid. Here we go. Okay, what do we got? Okay, they have an airport there. So I can get to that airport if I can destroy this tank with air units. But I only get one shot, and he's in the woods. But I can get there, I think. Let me check this out. If I can get to this square, can I get to this square? No, I can't. Okay, so I can't go here, which means I can't go here, which means I can't go here. Okay, so can my dude here make it that far? No, he can't. Dang it. Okay. So what I can do is I protect my airport, because I think he can move to it. Put him there. Him there. Hide him here so he can get out fast if he needs to. Okay, next section. Is your flag tank up here? Yes, it is. Okay. And there's also your carrier group. Okay, ships are going to be a problem. Can't do much about them right now, but I'll be able to soon. Because we have equal ships. If I can take out his cruiser in one go, that'll make things easier for me. So let's try focusing on that right now. Okay, it's down to 35. Keep my cruiser safe. So let's work on the destroyer. The destroyer goes here, and their battleship will destroy my destroyer, which will make things a little easier. It's another 24. Now my battleship should be able to take out their cruiser with no difficulty. Okay, so now I can fly once their carrier group and whatnot is dealt with. Now, I don't believe I have a carrier this time around, do I? Oh, maybe I do. Okay, I do have a carrier down here. So let's get the cruiser away from the battleship. Okay. And then I need to somehow save these guys from whatever this thing's got going on. If I get the tank into the sea, that might help a little bit. Everything else down here. here, I've got my flag tank. There's my land factory. I don't care about that. Not too much anyway. But we'll get a tank down here into the city. A tank here in the woods. And you guys are basically just going to hide in the woods. You can take a shot or two if you're hiding in the woods. You... here you go. Actually, I'll need you to take out their flag tanks. So you're going to have to go over here. Okay. And that should be all my groups. Yeah, everybody's moved now and done something. So let's see what happens next. Air factory. Chopper. It's only because it's so hard to destroy air units if you aren't like geared up for it, which I am not right now. Okay, what do you got going? We've got a bomber. You got another bomber. Carrier has another bomber. Okay, so we got 3 bombers. And what looks like 3 air-to-air units. I don't have any anti-air infantry. I don't think. My cruiser is down doing not a whole lot. Okay, you're gonna attack. Oh, I have the one SAM. So I think I can take out the chopper. So we'll see how that goes. So I can use air-to-airs to take out those. Let's get them counterattacks going. Bringing in a destroyer, huh? That seems like a decision one could make. Don't think it's going to end well for me, but okay. Is that my naval factory you're hitting? Seriously? You're hitting all my factories, huh? Well, this will not stand. Okay. Can my cruiser get up there and hit the bomber? I think it can. Tomahawk him. Okay, use my carrier to dispatch at least that flight unit. Use my battleship to... Well, the destroyer didn't do any damage. Neither did the submarine. But I have no way to hit the tank if I don't take out the destroyer. destroyer first. And there goes my destroyer. Oops. You thank my two-peg. Where else you got to go? Oh, all these guys. Okay, at least that keeps you from hitting my airport. You might survive, you never know. Nope. Oof. Not going great. Jesus. You have stacked the deck against me. What else you got? Oh my god. Blood Moon Ganon is here to watch me play an old Super Nintendo war game. Thank you for stopping by. It's going to be fun. I have enough time before I got to get my kids home from school that I can do, I think, one scenario here. As we gradually, very gradually, make our way through the entire game. Good to see you. Your MiGs are not for fighting ground units, nor are they for fighting sea units. You're wasting your time. Plink. Oh my god, you have so many units left to move, and none of them can really do a bunch. Only now I can't hit him because I can't get to the other side. I rented this game a few times in the past. It's like it's very interesting, and there's a surprising amount here, but it's just, it takes so long to get through so many scenarios. I think there's 55 total, and I'm only on 33 right now. And when you can only do it like an hour or two at a time, it's like, woof. Okay, so the air-to-air units aren't a huge threat, but they are irritating. There's so many bombers I'm dealing with right now, though. I have to do something about them. And if I can get through the bombers... Okay, your air factory is building a bomber. Fantastic, okay. Now, let's see how many things we can blow up in one go. First, we need to clear out some space here. I got nowhere to move. You have no enemies you can hit. Okay, I have 2 bombers, 2 air-to-airs. So let's take out a Hornet. Use it to eliminate the chopper. So move over here. Actually, wait, let's see how far my cruiser can go first. Where'd I put him? He's right here. So, cruiser can't get far enough to hit anything over there, but I can take out this MiG here and then move over there to take out some other stuff before Advanced Wars. Yeah, Advanced Wars has more character to it. This is very bland, generic military-ish. Oh, thank you, Gannon. I appreciate that. Move them over there. Now you are going to take out this bomber here. I want the bomber gone. The bomber, because the guys in the bomber just does more damage. Use it to hit the tank here. And then hide it back in the airport. You got a Hornet. See if I can take the fitter out. Sidewinders go! Sidewinders go! Okay. And then this tank can't hit anything really except for this other tank. So if I move him here, I can take out the T-80 and that'll protect my airport from destruction as I hide more planes there. Can't hit that or that. No ships the bomber can hit, but take the bomber out. If I leave the bomber in, that's probably for the best. So you get rid of this guy. Another one down. And then I can use the bomber to take out this guy and keep him from but then actually the bomber can't die to him, so the bomber I actually want to leave in. The bomber's fine where it is. So this section's kind of done. Okay. I got 2 tanks and an infantry who can't do anything. What do I have on my cargo ship? Okay, let's see what cargo I got first. I have a Thunderbolt and 2 Eagles. What do I want to use? Ooh, I could get very nasty very quickly if I do this right. So, here. You're going to cargo the bomber out right here. Destroy the tank. Stash you back on the carrier. Then we bring out one of the eagles. Attack the frog foot. Perfect. Let's see how far this guy can move. Okay, he can't quite reach the chopper. That's what I was hoping, but not quite far enough. So move you there. You, however, we can destroy with the other eagle. Take you down here. Get rid of that guy. This works. So I just gotta focus on blowing them out of the sky. As long as I can get the majority of their planes out of the sky, I can basically win by attrition the rest of the fight. Now, these two poor souls can't do anything. This guy can blow up their anti-air though. Oh no, not quite strong enough. That's fine. He's not going to do much after that. He's going to panic. You end up there. And you hide over, well, I don't want you in the desert because you get such a terrain disadvantage there. These schmucks. Guys, my flag tank is busy. Where is my air factory? Is it the one down here? No, that's naval factory. Okay, so my new air units are going to come out of here. That'll be helpful because that means I get a chopper in a turn or two. Now my ships. What am I going to do with you? Let's move my submarine here. See if we can. Well, I can take out a destroyer in one shot with the battleship, which is C2C 60. Submarine is C2C 50. I don't think I can take out the destroyer in one go, but maybe I can do it in 2 goes. Okay. Left him with 10. And then you. The destroyer's not going to do damage to anybody anyway. Let's nuke the submarine. That's the way to go. Nobody likes a submarine. Oh, we didn't even hit back. Fantastic. Okay, what do I got left? These guys up here, which aren't doing anything and aren't amounting to much anyway. Let's move you somewhere a little bit less obstructive. And move you here so you have more defense. That's it. Yeah. What do you got going? You gotta think it through, huh? Gonna run up and get salvaged, huh? That's fair. You are also running away, but now I can hit you with my other tank, which is more immediately helpful. You're wasting your shots. That's fine. You're allowed to do that if you really want. So the thing about the jets is you gotta hit and run. Obsession with hitting my factories when they heal constantly is not reflecting well on you. The other fun thing about this game is just how generic the name is. Super Conflict. I suppose combat for the Atari is slightly less generic, but not by a ton. Oh, you jerk, you're so mean. Submarine or battleship? Oof. Now, does my submarine get supplied if it's next to the factory? I don't know. Okay. Desert versus city. I should win. Boom. It's like Civilization, but just the military part. Yeah, you just ramming action figures together until one of them falls apart. You can sometimes, if you really try, do the math and figure out, okay, well, I'm in the woods, so I get a terrain advantage of this much. But generally, it's just, if you're in the woods or on a mountaintop, you're going to beat the same unit who is not. And then nothing really stands up to heavy tanks. Really? I'm not going to battle my SAM unit. Interesting. Well, it's not like a game with a good hex map, and this is, these ones are not bad. They're much larger than they need to be, because it's like, your units aren't going to range too far from where they start. They just don't have the movement points for it, but okay. I should get a new helicopter. New unit available, Cobra. So what we're going to do is, I want my cruiser to be able to hit something. I got a SAM unit here that I think will die if I attack anything. It's a problem. And then there's that guy. Bonk. So. I want my cruiser to hit something, and he's going to hit this guy over here. And this is going to be fun, because he's going to fly and explode. Tomahawked! Never play Feda, Emblem of Justice. No, I'm not familiar with that at all. As I go through all these Super Nintendo games, I haven't been looking much outside that catalog. Our Thunderbolt here. The fun part about this is battleships have no anti-air. Kaboom. 45. Okay. Do this other commando. Feda, Emblem of Justice. Let me see here. Let me bring up my I have a list of Excel titles. I have an Excel sheet with 800 Super Nintendo games that I'm going to play. But I sorted them by genre, so I can sort of go through them a bit at a time. So let's see. Huh, I don't see that on here. So I copied everything that came out in North America and everything that came out in Europe, and then a huge chunk of games that were Japan only. And that was going to be my sort of priority list as I played through things. Oh, okay, so Feda was a Japanese only. I don't think I have it in my list of Japan games, but I may just add it to my 800 that I'm playing through. Because that's part of the fun part. There is a lawnmower or a weed whacker outside, because of course there is. Now is the time. Nothing over here that can really attack me or damage me. The submarine strike the battleship. Yeah, 5, not bad. And then we'll move you over by the city. Battleship strike the battleship. "16-foot guns. Boom! Actually, I think it's 16-inch guns, but still, it's fun to think about it. Gets you hit. Now, let's deal with over here. Take out the chopper, because the chopper's kind of a threat. I'll hide you in the airport to reload. You spit out your chopper. And blow up this schmuck. not that guy, because he's on a bridge, so he gets negative 15 to his defense. And you're in a city, so you get plus 10. So he explodes. And then it exploded. And then we're gonna attack you with our air-to-air to try and weaken you. Oh wait, you only have 1 fuel left, so you have to go home next turn anyway. I don't have anything to be afraid of. I can actually move my SAM unit somewhere safe. Good lord, man. Windows shut. It's supposed to be reasonably soundproofed. You're freaking me out. Yeah, so I'm actually safe from his areas. Next thing I need to do is I need to find a way to get to his flag tank. So I'm going to have to truck up here, take over this airport, and then unleash some bombers on him. I apologize for the weed whacker. He is very loud at the moment. But he'll stop soon, most likely. We'll get our bombers going and our helicopters going and move them up to there we go, much better. So we're going to start moving everything toward their flag tank. Let's see if the tank can destroy the destroyer. Destroyers are very weak. Nice. Kind of got to blow up this guy here and start bringing my air forces up to take out his flag tank. Oh, we survived. Didn't expect that. Usually flag tank's stronger than that. Okay. But yeah, we need bombers. This guy, he's basically dead, so. Next turn. Luckily, he doesn't have a lot of units left. Yeah, 2 turns for the Cobra. That'll at least let me hit all his ground units. What do you even have left to move, sir? Yeah, sure, do that. I don't care. And this is why I stream at night. Every time that I think he's done, he just keeps starting it back up again. No new units for you. Okay, so everything at this point is about encroaching on their flag tank, so I can basically checkmate them. Because the moment the flag tank goes down, the whole scenario ends and I win. So it should go pretty fast once I get some bombers up there. It's just a matter of getting them all the way up there. There are also special rules for how the defense on the flag tank works. It's not like the other units where I just have to overwhelm it. I can only do 8 or 16 points of damage with units that aren't my own flag tank. But what I can do now is, these are T-62s. Take you up here. Let's see, let's take out you as efficiently as possible. Okay, so I can use the forest cover in my other tank. Should finish this up pretty fast. Because I don't really need to fear the infantry unit, but the tank hitting in the wrong place at the wrong time can be irritating, even when they're the smaller tanks. You want to be careful no matter what. Okay, got anything down here that can do any damage? No, they're all air-to-air units. I'm going to move my carrier up like this so that my bomber can dock at it. Like that. And then bring the battleship up here just to do an extra bit of damage, make sure their carrier doesn't get any ideas. Of course, he has no planes left and he can't build anymore, so his carrier can't actually do anything, but he's in my way. So for the most part, sea battles don't matter all that much. And the moment you can eliminate their air support, you kind of can take over the whole thing relatively quickly. I mean, it's good to have a battleship on your side, but for the most part, you'll be fine without it. Now, I can't move him off here because if the flag tank comes around, it can... Do I have anything in this airport? Oh, never mind, so I can just... This way he only has one unit he can move. So his turn will go really fast. He'll be dead before that unit even becomes a thing anyway. Oh, I forgot he had a submarine, because it's not doing anything helpful. Okay, where are you going to take him? Really? Don't usually go for the flag tank. Okay. You did a number on my guy. Dang. So my guy's going to run away. Drop some bombs on you, sir. Okay, 8. 16 from the battleship at least. That's something. How much does the tank get? If he had managed to one-shot my flag tank, that would have been supremely frustrating. Let's see if I can get a Hornet up into that spot. I don't think it can move far enough. Oh, it can. Perfect. Now he can't move. Still gonna have his submarine attack my poor little factory. Like a schmuck. Here we go. We're just gonna let the flag tank get its power back. Let's get the submarine out of the way. So that we can move a carrier up here. Just to make sure we get every hit in. Okay, one more. Okay, flag tank is kaboom. Checkmate. And that is the end of this scenario. So I'm gonna save and then pick it up tonight, probably a little after midnight Pacific time, and hopefully we'll get through this game within a week. And then we can move on to the next Super Nintendo game on the list. But thank you everybody for watching. It is a lot of fun every time. And now we do... where is it?